June 2016, number 6. Okay, so part A gives us a diagram which shows the graph of a straight line x plus y equal 3. So we see the line here and they've given us the graph of it. They want us to determine the equation of the line which is parallel to x plus y equal 3 and passes through the origin, and perpendicular and passes through the midpoint of AB. Okay, so if we want to get the equation of the line that is parallel, we first have to put the line in the form y equal mx plus c. So y equal mx plus c, it means that we bring the x across, and when we bring the x across, it becomes minus x, so we get y equal minus x plus 3. So if it then means that the gradient for this line is minus 1. So if the gradient is minus 1, then the gradient of the line that is parallel would then also be minus 1. And since it's passing through the origin is the point 0, 0, so it means that the y-intercept is 0. So therefore, we'll get y equal mx plus c, right? So y is equal to minus 1x plus 0. Perpendicular to the line, so we know that for perpendicular, we flip the fraction, change the sign. So the gradient is minus 1. So if we flip that fraction and change the sign, we'll get that the gradient is 1. Now it has to pass through the midpoint of AB. So if A is 0, 3, B is 3, 0, then the midpoint is 0 plus 3 over 2, and 3 plus 0 over 2. So the midpoint is 1.5, 1.5. So we know then that x is 1.5 and y is 1.5. We substitute it into the equation y equal mx plus c. So y equal mx plus c. So we solve now for c and we see that c is 0. So therefore the equation is y equal 1x plus 0, which is the same thing as y equal x. Okay, so for B part 1, they tell us the function y equal x squared minus 2x minus 3 is defined for the domain x is between minus 2 and 4. So we'll see x is between minus 2 and 4. So minus 2, minus 1, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The table below shows the corresponding values of y for 5 selective values of x. They want you to complete the table by calculating and inserting the missing values of y. So when x is 1, we will get that y is equal to 1 squared minus 2 by 1 minus 3. That gives us 1 minus 2 minus 3, which gives us minus 4. And when x is 3, we get that y is equal to 3 squared minus 2 by 3 minus 3, and that gives us 9 minus 6 minus 3, which gives us 0. On the same axes used in part A, on page 16, draw the graph. So we know that each of these turns into coordinates. So the first coordinate will be minus 2, 5. The next coordinate will be minus 1, 0. The next coordinate will be 0, minus 3. Next coordinate will be 1, minus 4. Next coordinate will be 2, minus 3. Next coordinate will be 3, 0. And the next coordinate will be 4, 5. And we see the shape of a quadratic and it looks right. So we draw in the quadratic curve on the graph. Using the information from your graph, complete each of the following statements. The minimum value of the curve occurs when x equal, so the lowest value that this curve comes to is down here, and that minimum value is when x is equal to 1, and the value of x for which the curve and the line are equal are, so the curve and the line meet at these 2 points here and here. So therefore, the values of x would be minus 2 and in this one here x is 3. Once again, if you're seeing this emoji, it means that you've reached the end of the video. Very well done. When you're putting in your trophy, put in your trophy and the angel emoji as well.